Man, it's Tuesday, first trading day for me, for real. Second, really, but man, I don't know how they don't honor my trade. I was doing good in the pre-market with Apple, you know, buying and selling. I bought it at 131, sold it at 131.36. I placed a limit order. The order didn't fill. I placed it at market open, right at market open. Like I said, I did like four successful day trades in the pre-market before that. Made about $200, and like I said, I bought it at 131.08. Market was like at 138 when it opened. Matter of fact, you could just see the high of the day says 140, 131.41. Yeah, 131.41 is the high of the day, and it opened at 131.38. And I placed my limit order for 131.36. You know what I'm saying? Right at the market open, and it didn't feel like I talked to the dude on the phone, and I don't see why they not honoring that field price, man. I just don't. I'm sat back. I'm thinking. I'm listening to what the man said, and it's just not making much sense. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? They got that one red right there. It says cancel. They canceled my order. They canceled my order at 9:30. 131.36. They canceled my order at 9:30. It's just not making no sense to me. But I'm down over 1,000 on the position right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, that would have got me. That would have been, man. That'd have been good. Man. Look at that. Right now I'm down. Right now I'm down 700 on that trade right now. I mean, right now I'm just gonna hold it. It's Apple. I'm comfortable with Apple, but I did want that trade. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that in and out action. That would have been good. Uh, I placed a limit order. That was the perfect thing. I executed my job perfectly. They didn't honor it, so it's a long day. I'm gonna get doing some other stuff, letting that come up. But I'm gonna take them to the bank this time. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna let Apple actually make me a decent amount of profit for that because I'm not too much in the red. And I think I just want to play the patient game at this point now that I have it, make it work out. So I'm gonna focus on some of my other media businesses in the meantime, between time. But lesson learned from me, like I said, because I am a perfectionist. Next time I'm just gonna place a market order because I can't trust them on that. And that's probably, if I could have played it a little differently, that's the way I would have did it with a company like Apple. Just placed the market order at the opening, and I'd have been fine. But learning lessons come, they happen, and we in the game still. So the God of day trading, to be continued. Oh yeah, and it still ain't over. The day still ain't over. We still working. So it is the next day, the 28th. Yes, Wednesday the 28th, and how I got out of that situation yesterday was I ended up just taking a loss. Because I was thinking about it, and I was just like, I can't try and make that misunderstanding be the reason why I'm doing something different. And like right now, I'm a day trader, and day trading, you have an opportunity to do what you can do during that day. You don't want to get caught holding anything. So, and especially with me being so close to 25,000, I ended up being down like $1,700 in the same day. So by the time it came back and I was able to take an $800 loss, I took that loss. And then, you know, Apple was still Apple reached a 52-week low, which I didn't even realize that until I was watching CNBC. You know, they had a bad day. There was a bad day in the market on the 27th, and like I had told y'all, I kind of wanted to hold Apple, but it just that wasn't a good day. But what I was able to do once I took that loss, I was able to day trade throughout the rest of the day, like the afternoon. I did step out, got some things done, ran some errands, but came back, did some day trading, just got that out of my mind, and somehow, some way, I was up $10 by the end of the day. I was actually up $10, like my account balance. You know, I was day trading after hours too, but my account balance was 26,052. I've never had 2 days on day trade where this many day trades. I probably about 50, 60 day trades, and I feel like I'm just right back even. But that's a great sign to be able to place that many day trades and still be, you know what I'm saying, right where you at, or I'm a little bit over. That's 2 consecutive days. The first day I made $40. Second day basically I made $10. That's. I feel decent about that. Now today's Wednesday, trying to close out the year a certain way, so we'll see how today goes. I'm in the pre-market now. Learned a major lesson yesterday about the open. Learned a major lesson about the open, and so I'm gonna try to be able to go into that today. I'm not gonna get into too much about what I'm doing, but I do want to show y'all what's going on so we can continue to have have a documented experience of this process, because this is historic. It's very historic. Like, I'm trading now, so actually a little bit of the loss right now in the position I hold. But see, I am over 26,000. I'm messing with Apple still. You see, I'm down 20 right now in the position on Apple, which that's not being down. It's not being down at all. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. See how Wednesday goes. Today should be much better. Should be much better. I'm really anxious to get over this point, because the hardest part about day trading is putting in 25,000 and getting over that. Because if you get under it, it's over with. And so I was actually under it yesterday due to whatever the circumstances was. It was like that. So I'm glad to still be in this game. By the way, I'm thankful so much to my Lord and Savior for giving me this opportunity. I feel like, again, I want to show that I'm the best day trader in the world. That's why I'm doing this. A lot of people didn't believe in me. Nobody believed in me, in fact. So now I'm gonna show God what He made in me by this. So I'm fighting this fight. We'll see how today turns out. Let's get it. Wednesday, 28th. Another thing I did want to do was I was watching CNBC during my course of trading yesterday, really for a lot of reasons. Been away from this for a couple of years, and definitely got to pick up new companies again. And my earnings calendar don't really look the same as it used to. It's a lot of things that's different, but I realized a couple of things. Like, for one, it's they saying it's like been the worst market this past year since 2008, the recession and the market crash. So that's very interesting and scary, especially for somebody like me who actually experienced that. Like, I really went through that. That was the reason why I stepped away from stocks so long. So for this to be another time, of course, pandemic, we coming out of that and some other things, but still, it's never something that's a good thing to realize. So I pay attention to that. And then Tesla was crashing down a lot, which was one of the most wealthiest companies, and now they had like one of the worst days as well. Not even the worst day. They've been having a bad month for a couple of weeks. So, that was kind of scary looking at that. But I did want to read some of the notes I took from December 27th. So CNBC Tesla has been doing very poorly as of late. Has been down for 6 consecutive days. Keep an eye out for that. In 2022, NASDAQ has had the worst year since 2008. Analysts say they expect 2023 to be a bit better. They're suggesting buying Deere and Caterpillar, which are industrial stocks. Southwest canceled a gang of flights over Christmas weekend. May want to consider shorting them today. Gotta check out Southwest and that ticker. That shit sounds like there's a possibility for doom and gloom over the near future. Another possible recession. At opening bell, prices are moving too fast to be able to execute a limit order. That's what I was talking to y'all about the other day. You know what I'm saying? I learned that. So I'm going to take that into today for sure. That was big. That was the first time anything like that has happened to me in 20 years. Anytime. That was a new thing. Don't want to be trying out new things now with this money. So, but that was a good thing I was able to survive that, weather that storm, still be in the game. Something like that happening, because I definitely took a mental note of that. NRG 3183. Analysts say it's a buy at 3183. Okay. And Apple hit 52-week low, December 27th. Keep y'all posted on today, man. I'm still in the pre-market doing things. I think I just showed y'all what it was before. It's a little better now. I'm just waiting to be able to close my first position. You know, pre-market, after market moves a little slower, so I can talk during that. I can't really do too much talking during the day unless I'm just stuck on a trade. But hopefully this position continues to move in my direction. Don't want to be too greedy. I definitely starting to feel as though the more trades I make, the better. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm starting to feel, not greed, just good, healthy business decisions and taking certain transactions. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So I'll keep y'all posted. I'm gonna get to work. The god of day trading signing off temporarily. So finally was able to go up on my trade, and I'm in a little bit of a position right now too. But as you see, uh, that's where we at right now. So profit loss for the day is $105, and I'm currently up on a position right now. But I do want to call TD just to find out something real quick. So I'm gonna try to record most of my calls just because I think it'd be interesting when I'm talking to the brokers. Welcome to AT&T. Welcome to TD Ameritrade. For assistance with an existing account, please press 1. To open an account, to help us provide you with the best possible service, please enter your 9-digit TD Ameritrade account number, followed by the pound sign. If you do not know your account number, press the star key. Please enter the social security number. Are you calling about a recent ACH deposit made into your account? If so, please press 9 for more information. Otherwise, stay on the line. For quotes, please press 1. For assistance logging into your online account, press 2. To place a stock, options, or mutual fund trade, press 3. For general questions about your account, press 4. Please note, this call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes.
morning. Thank you for calling TD Ameritrade. This is Eddie Munoz. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Yes, Ken Kelly.
Thanks so much. What can we do for you, Ken?
Okay, my question is, do you guys have like the ability to reverse a trade? When I say that, I mean like this. Or now, are you a broker, or can I ask you this
Yep.
type? Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So like let's say I got like 1,000 shares long on Apple, right? And then I want to close the position, but I want to go short. And if I sell, instead of if I have 1,000 shares, if I sell 1,000, of course I just close my position. But if I sell 2,000, would that essentially reverse my position, or no, or does it not work like that?
Yeah, so I get what you're saying. So yeah, if you sell 2,000, yeah, it would cover the 1,000 you were long, and then you'd end up being short 1,000. Is that what you're trying to do? Like
Well,
flip it from being long to short?
well, not at the moment, but I think as I get into my trading, I would like to kind of work into being able to do that. So, and
Okay.
I know, I'm using Thinkorswim, and I don't know if it works differently on the like just the standard website, or is that
Gotcha.
something? Is that across the board, or is that something that's always been that way? Is that something you guys have added?
Yeah, so that is across the board. It's always been that way. It's just you will enter it differently on Thinkorswim versus the website. So, like on the website, you would actually have to indicate that you're selling short. There'll be an option there, like when you switch buy and sell, there should be a sell short option. And then on Thinkorswim, all you have to do is just put sell. And then if you put 1,000 shares that you don't own, it's going to automatically know that you're shorting. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it's always been an option there. So exactly how you worded it, it's exactly how it's done.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. That's good to know, though. That's kind of convenient. So makes
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
sense. Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, anytime.
All
Did you
right.
have like any other questions, Ken, or was there anything else I could do for you?
I mean, right now, that was what it was for right now. So yeah, that's it.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
Appreciate it.
Well, my pleasure. And if you need anything else or have any more questions, feel free to call anytime. We are here 24/7. But we do appreciate your business here, Ken. Hope you have a good
Oh
rest
yeah,
of your
yeah.
day.
I do
Okay.
actually have a quick question. I do have a
Yeah,
quick
go
question.
ahead.
How did ever since you guys went to like no commission trades,
Uh-huh.
like how do you guys make money? Because I used to think that was the way you guys made money, was through the commissions, which I'm sure it was. But like, what went into that? Was it competition with other platforms? Like, do you know what went into that?
Yeah, mainly it was competition makes us more marketable when we offer free trades. We still do charge commission though if you place a trade over the phone with us. We do make a good chunk of money there still because there's still a lot of elderly clients that don't like to use the websites. They like it old fashioned. So they don't mind calling us and placing a trade. We do charge $25 for each trade when we do it over the phone. So we make commission off that. And then we make a good amount of commission off the options trading because we do charge per contract. There's like a 65-cent fee. So we do charge on that. And then we also charge margin interest. So a lot of people trade on margin nowadays. So we do make a bit of money off the interest we charge there as well.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured. Of course, banks make money, so I figured there
Right.
was obviously still some. It's just that to me seemed like a huge cut to take for obvious reason.
Oh yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't know like the complete logistics of it, but I'm assuming we make well off those other things that we're able to afford, um, giving that huge discount to our clients, not charging them commission fees on like um, regular stock, regular marginable stock, I should say. So I think they make good enough money off the off margin and like other commission charges that they're able to afford to make that free, which is very good. It's not a lot. Not a lot of places offer free trading like that, so it's awesome that we get to be one of the ones to to be able to offer that to our clients.
Yeah, it makes a big difference in the trading experience. I'll tell you that.
Definitely.
So
I completely agree with you there.
definitely okay. Well, last question.
Yeah.
If you're trading in the pre-market session and then you have an extended hour order in, and then the market opens, does that just cancel, or does it turn into a day session automatically order?
Yeah, it should turn into a day session automatically as long as you have the extended hours, the good till canceled extended hours selected. Now, let's say you have just extended AM, which is just pre-market, that order would get canceled. But if you have the EXT option, that should cover all hours. So it should cover the pre-market, regular, and post-market. It should just automatically get switched over to a day order.
Got you. Okay. Because had some issues yesterday, so had some issues
Gotcha.
yesterday with that, and just that was actually the first time I had ever had some issues with that type of thing, and I wanted to make sure I was clear on that, because I had
Right.
So
Yeah, just make sure that if you wanted to go into each market hour session, just make sure you do the GTC extended, or you could do the day extended. The difference between the two is the day extended will expire once the day is over. GTC will be good until you cancel the order. But if you just do AM or PM specifically, those orders will cancel once those market hours end.
Okay, but the extended one, so none of the extended ones will cancel. Basically, the only one. So good till canceled extended. Which is the one that you said would cancel?
Just the day. So if you do day extended, that will go through all market hours for that specific day. So like, let's say you put in a day extended order and it never fills, it'll cancel once the day's over. So once the post market finishes and you don't get a fill in it, that order will cancel itself. But if you do good till canceled, that'll be open until you decide to cancel it.
Okay, and it won't turn into. Okay, so that won't turn into it won't execute during the market.
No, it still will. So both of those will execute during the market. It's just the only difference is one will keep going until you decide to cancel it, and the other one will expire if you don't get a fill that day.
Okay. Well, cool. That works. Basically, long story short, it'll still satisfy your order.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Okay. All right. So appreciate that, man. Hope you have a happy New Year. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Thank you. You too. If you need us again, Ken, feel free to call back. Okay.
Most definitely. Have a good one.